Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson here for 2K Sports alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Precious few games left before playoff time as the all-important playoff seeding starts to solidify. We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets. Looking at the Hornets, they're coming in off a win in their last game against the Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. They put a stop to that 4-game losing streak and are looking to add another to the win column tonight. And while we have a moment here, another discussion topic. Shaq, you are one of the most physical players the league has ever seen. Who would you say right now are the league's most physical players?
Sorry to correct you, Ernie. Not one of the most, the most. But anyway, Ernie,
you're not sorry to correct me. You take great pleasure in correcting.
And one of the most humblest.
Elbow sandwich, that's right. So let me go, Ernie. Let's see. Point guards, how about Russell Westbrook? Mm-hmm. Shooting guards, I'm going to go with maybe D. Wade or Lance Stevenson.
Okay.
And at the small forward,
that's easy.
I got to go with the greatest of the game, LeBron King James.
Well, since he took the smaller guys, which is unique, I'm going to take the power forwards. Blake Griffin. And you know what?
He's one of the league's most physical players?
Yeah, Blake Griffin. Yeah, he's physical. He just gets thrown around a lot sometimes, but
well, he's not physical. Then. Crazy.
No, but he throws it around too,
man.
He
does not.
He throws it around.
Does not.
Yes, he does. He and Zach Randolph.
D-U-Z-N-O-T.
Yeah, I like
does
Zach.
not.
Yes, he does. And Dwight Howard is physical, and my man Nikola
Pekovic.
Yes, is one of the toughest bigs I've seen around.
And what's Dwight Howard's name? You can say it.
Dwight Howard.
No, say it.
Super Dwight Howard.
Say it with some energy. One
Come
time.
on, give us a Superman.
Superman is in the building.
There he goes. There he goes.
Now you ticked off the big fella. That's it for now. Talk to you later.
Greetings, everyone. As we bring you an Eastern Conference contest live from the Time Warner Cable Arena. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The starting group for the visitors. Newman is out there with Booker. Then there's Okafor. And there's the prodigy. And it's Alexander in at the 4 spot. Kicks it to Booker. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Walker. Noah with a screen for Lamb. To the paint. Off the screen. Noah's shot is off. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Cleveland.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Now here's Lamb. Pass to Arthur from deep. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Lamb. Offensive rebound. Now the feed to Arthur. He dishes it to Walker. 6 to shoot. the rim, but it sinks right in.
And to be just a step slow reacting to the step back.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. And as Doris provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack defensively will be key early on, won't it?
Absolutely. And if that's the strategy, they've got to be full of energy, full intensity right off the bat.
And that's a real pillar to any successful defense when you talk about intensity. I mean, you can't go half-heartedly or halfway.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Arthur. Batum comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Brown, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kemba Walker. Here's Dellavedova. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. 16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by Kaminsky. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist from Dellavedova. Batum's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Newman. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The away team up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago Bulls team. You know, I think Joakim can certainly make a case, Clark, for Chicago being that famished 5, especially with Rose back on the court.
There's no doubting that, Kevin. I mean, even the addition of Gasol with his 2 rings, the way he left things in L.A., that left him with an appetite that has him still hustling.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
Prodigy is out there with Alexander. Then it's Newman. Then there's Okafor. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard. And he makes all 3.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Pass to Okafor. The pass to Newman. Back to Okafor. Clock at 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Okafor's got his first bucket of the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Walker. That's good.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Newman, guarded by Walker. Okafor kicks to Alexander. Simmons passes to Booker. No good with the triple.
Boy, in the film session, they'll say that was a well-challenged shot.
Walker comes up empty down low.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
The shot's good. Brown making the play. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Feeds it to Okafor. This is to Simmons. Here's Newman. Off target with his 3. Hornets leading by 4. It's Brown with the drive. He feeds it to Kaminsky. The kick out to Walker. And the wing jumper offline.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Newman. It's good from long range. The Prodigy's got 6.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Walker. The kick out to Brown. Wide open look. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Beyond the arc. Batum grabs the miss. 3 on 3. Here's Dellavedova. Can't hit. 3 on 3. The dish to Simmons. And we're through the first half of basketball here on what's been a good one. Hornets ahead, up by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
They're playing with a sense of urgency, even though they're at home. Sometimes you feel so comfortable on your home court, the other team can jump on you. But they know these fans have their back, and now they're well positioned to build a lead in the second half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, their reserves haven't contributed much. It's fine to ask your starters to do the heavy lifting, but don't leave them out in the cold. I think this could easily become a bigger issue as the game wears on.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
They've got Noah. Arthur out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Lamb at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
8 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Here's Newman. He's got 6 from past the arc. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Booker.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Outside, Walker. And Okafor with the block. And they're pushing it up. Here's Alexander. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third, so they take the lead. And it's 9 points for the Prodigy.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Now here's Lamb. Noah dishes to Walker. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds for the Hornets, and Charlotte retains possession. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Goes back up. Noah's shot is up.
Well, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Here's Simmons. Okafor kicks to Booker. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Hey, Greg, we got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. But you've got to start somewhere. The win tonight will be a step in the right direction.
Here's Newman. Kemba Walker comes up with the loose ball.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Now here's Booker. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist unable to get his shot to go.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Charlotte making some changes. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Arthur. Brown comes in for Lamb, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Walker. Here's Dellavedova. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's Brown with the drive. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Brown. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
15 seconds left to play in the third. That's good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
2 on the clock. And it's good on the way in. And the Hornets lead by 1. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Batum. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hornets lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. That'll be a 5-second call. Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Kidd-Gilchrist has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Charlotte. Grant is out there with the prodigy. And it's Smith, then it's Jimmer Fredette, and it's Booker in at the 2. Fredette can't hit. Hornets leading by 3. And now running up the court, Gilchrist pushing it up. And the rejection by Smith. Simmons passes to Booker. Here's Fredette. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
It certainly does have the feeling of a classic, Greg. Let's see which team is better equipped to handle the pressure.
And the Hornets call time here.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Now here's Booker. Over to the wing. Simmons dishes to Fredette. A three-pointer, no good. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Lamb. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And here we go. And the jam by Jalen Smith.
Well, that pass went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And that last replay courtesy of Pio.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And the Hornets call time here. They trail by 1. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Walker. Inside, Okafor with the steal. A solo fast break. A finish. Throws down the quick jam.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense. A great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Yeah, but you just can't afford to give up plays like that at this time in a ball game.
Fourth quarter of this one. They set the pick, and Walker kicks to Lamb. High post try, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just looks basically miss on that.
Newman the pass to Simmons. Off target from three-point range.
It's not there right now with his team leading perhaps. Let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Arthur. Alexander grabs the board. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Buries it.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
But
boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Clark, no room for error.
Kevin, got to be perfect from here on out. You're exactly right.
Nails it.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Arthur. To the middle. Walker with a clean look. Yes!
Watch out, watch out. Walker is caught foul.
Pass to Newman. He kicks it to Okafor. Yes!
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
And the Hornets call time here. They're losing by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the game. It's a 2-pointer from Walker. It falls!
How nice was that? Walker has tremendous form.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a nice win for you tonight.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
Things haven't been pretty for them lately, but his performance in this win is definitely a step in the right direction. He wanted this one badly. You could tell that right off the bat.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.